Today, you might not like Origin, but boy, hackers sure do. This is CheckPoint.
Welcome to CheckPoint, where we're just back from PAX East, and wow, I'm really wiped out. How about you, Graham?
Oh, me too.
You know what I think we need?
What?
A hype-up dance to get going.
Okay, cool. You do that, and I'll read the first story. And now for another fun-filled installment of Patch Notes of the Damned. This time it's Gearbox's latest patch for the PC version of Aliens Colonial Marines. Some of the fixes are as follows. Added additional safeguards to better protect save data. Addressed several scenarios in which players could spawn without a weapon. Changes to better prevent the audio from cutting out during end-of-mission cinematics. Addressed some instances where Xenos were displaying erratic animations. Resolved several instances where players could walk or fall outside of the maps, and addressed an issue where Ripley's flamethrower would fire continuously without player input, which of all of them seems like the most crucial.
DONTNOD Entertainment had a difficult time getting its upcoming game, Remember Me, picked up by a publisher. Was it because the Cyberpunk game has a unique premise about hacking neural implants to remix memories? Nope, it's because Remember Me's main character is a lady. According to the company's creative director, Jean-Max Morris, some potential publishers backed away from the project because they didn't think the game would succeed without a male lead. I would just like to take a second here to thank Capcom for having enough faith in the human race to publish this title. I mean, first off, who would ever want to play as a gross, cootie-infested girl? And men! Their minds are so tiny and filled with hormones. I didn't think they were smart enough to identify with a video game hero that isn't a straight, handsome, burly white dude bro like all men are.
Are you planning to pick up Resident Evil 6 for the PC? Well, there's some free DLC coming your way. Coach, Nick, Rochelle, and Ellis, the survivors from Left 4 Dead 2, will be available as playable characters in the game's mercenary mode, and you'll be able to kill the Left 4 Dead enemies, the Witch and the Mini-Tank. Meanwhile, back in a good zombie game, Left 4 Dead players get the joy of Resident Evil zombies walking around in Left 4 Dead. Not only is RE6 getting the more interesting characters here, but, and I don't really know how else to put this, Left 4 Dead already has zombies.
EA is apologizing for the SimCity server kerfuffle by giving out free games. If you register your copy of SimCity before today, March 25th, you can get your choice of boring games like Battlefield 3, Bejeweled 3, Mass Effect 3, or Need for Speed Most Wanted. But why would you get those when you can get a free copy of SimCity 4? Now, you whiners want an offline version of SimCity? There. Now shut up and let John Riccatello get back to counting his mountain of retirement money. Come on, guys. They're giving him 2 years of salary. Do you know how much that is? He's just gonna need some John time.
Some enterprising hackers at the Black Hat Security Conference have demonstrated a scary exploit for Origin. Come with me on this hypothetical journey to explain how it works. Say you're browsing Origin and you remember you want to play Crysis 3. You click a link to the game and a new URL loads in your browser telling Origin to launch Crysis 3. But did you know that you can add extra stuff to that URL? Extra stuff that can tell Origin to do pretty much anything? Turns out Origin doesn't really check those URLs. That means if you click a compromised URL, someone can launch anything on your computer or anything on the internet. Of course, anything is a broad term since what someone would be launching is malware, trojans, rootkits, you know. It's not just Origin though. Steam had a problem like this just a few months ago, which has since been fixed. But still, if your game purchase options are online service or Crazy John's Crack, Crab, and Stolen Games Emporium, as long as you're not allergic to shellfish, the safer choice might be the offline one.
You know, there's a Crazy John's franchise in my neighborhood, but I've never been. I'll have to check it out. Wow, are you still feeling wiped out?
No.
I did my hype-up dance, it didn't work. Maybe I need to do my hype-up song and my hype-up dance at the same time.
I don't think so.
I think I do.
No.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's awesome.
No.
Y'all ready for this? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Coming up, ever want to see an anthropomorphized Xbox sing in a girl group with a PS3 and a Wii? Hyperdimension Idol Neptunia PP has you covered, but not the Xbox. She needs to vent heat.